Hello ladies, it's me Penny at Penny's Place on a lovely sunny day. Very, very warm. If you can hear the fan, I'm very sorry. It's the first day I've had to actually properly use it, and I just don't want to switch it off because it's very hot in here. 6 days ago I was watching Happiness and Crafting Gi Kerr make these delightful little notebooks. Oh, I fell in love with them. I thought, oh yes, I like them. And the way to decorate them is absolutely endless. So I thought I'd give it a go. So this is my version on Happiness and Crafting Gi Kerr's little notepads. I've done something similar years ago, this type of thing. But I did want to use my own papers, but it didn't work out, so I had to use you know, a pad that was already made, and then I just really made the cover, you know what I mean. But I might make some more of them. Anyway, back to these, delightful. Now I know we need one for the caravan, and we'll need one for downstairs very shortly, so that's 2 allocated anyway, so I better make some more, haven't I? They're so simple. You just need normal, any paper you want. This is just photocopy paper, not photocopy, print paper, print copy paper. And I mean, you could use distress paper, coloured paper, the world's your oyster. I wouldn't have it too thick though, you know, because of using it and then you have to tear it off. And I've got a nice mark on that one. There you go, it's gone. Preferably dried flour. So what you start off with is the pad. Now you can do them any size, but this happens to be 5 by 3. Okay, it seems to be just a nice size. But like on this one, which will go downstairs, I've actually used the scraps. Some are wider than the other, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to glue that and then stick a folder over it so nobody will know. And then I'll just, a small shopping list or a big shopping list. So that's that. Once you've got your pads, what you're going to do is, I'll move these to the side, okay? Aren't they pretty? Aren't they beautiful? So I'm going to move them to the side because you know what I'm like. I'll knock them out. I've put this down because of the glare of the sun. The glare of the sun. Oh, I need one of them back again, pen. So, better to use like a thick type of glue. Now I have this one, which I like very much, which is very tacky. And then I have this one, which is tacky, but much more runny. And I don't want it dribbling all over the place on that. So I'm going to use this one. I have used it this morning, so it shouldn't be, oh, it shouldn't be too clogged up at all. Come on, unclog yourself. There you go. Oh, it is lovely. There is a breeze out, but it's not coming this way, unfortunately. So I think I'll go down to the kitchen this afternoon and open all the doors. Oop. Oops. Come on. It's not that far down, surely. There we go. So I'm just putting a tiny bit of glue. If you've got a little bottle, you can aim it a bit better. And then I'm just going to rub it with my finger. Smooth it out like that. I do have a cloth. This should be a damp cloth here. Oh, where's it gone? My cloth's gone. Oh, my cloth gone. Here it is. And then I wouldn't put a bulldog clip at the top because it sticks to it. But they're not too bad. If you don't want the marks on the top of your paper, you can always use a bit of cardboard. Okay? That's what G did. But once they're done, let them dry, do 2 or 3 layers, at least 3 I'd say, to make them you know, proper sticky. So that's what you do. You then have to choose how you're going to decorate it. So say this one, I've used this paper somewhere. Where have I used the paper? Put the paper down. There it is. Oh dear. Go up there. So I've used, what paper have I used? This one. I think it come from like I think like a bit of an H paper. I'm very sure of 12-inch papers. Oh, every one I've got doesn't seem to be the one I want. But anyway, this is very pretty, and it's got this on the back side. So I used this, as you can see here. And what you want to do is you measure the same width across, which this one was 5 inches. And then it's no good just doubling it to 10, because you've got to allow for this piece here. So give yourself a good inch. Better to give yourself, that's why you need a 12 by 12 or an A4 size would do as well. So that you've got the length to fold over. And that's basically what you do. Yeah? Here's the front. This is the front. I'll know the front when I do the thing. That's the back. That's the front. There we go. So you have to decide which side you want for the back of the front, and you do that. And then all you do is stick the back one. That's the only one you're going to stick down. So I just used glue stick, and that's done the job perfectly. Right? And so you've got them. And if you want to see if it works, it does. I've done it a couple of times. 1 page. And it just rips off lovely. Okay? So put that in that bag. Right. So then, the fun part, decorate. So on this one, I picked the things out so I don't bore you. I was looking through my books, and I remembered I had this Edwardian diary, which was free with a magazine. And as I was thumbing through it, I thought, oh, that's the perfect blue. I like that blue sky to go with this pad. But I couldn't find words that were small enough, or didn't say happy birthday or things like that, or they were too big. Never give up. That's a nice one. But I didn't want that on here. So I made my own, and this is on like water paper. I've printed on the back for something. So I just stamped it with my ABC stamps, but I used this colour rather than black. I used Vintage Photo and just pressed the FLY. I had to do it a couple of times because I tend to get the print of the square as well. You've got to really clean between the letters to do it right. So that's what I did for that one, and I've just nipped off the corners. I then thought it wanted a bit of a sparkle like this picture has, so I just used a bit of this bronze gel pen just to go over the letters again, and it just gives them a little bit of a sparkle like that. And then for around the edges, I've just used, rather than you know, ink pads, I've just used this very gently around the outside, which is the Eddings. They're very, very good pens, that, and that just gives it a little bit of a gold thing there, a gold around it. So I'm going to stick this down with something. I don't want it all oozing out and everything. I think I'll use this where it's to hand. Oop, there it is. It did ooze out. We'll go around to this side. Okay. And I'll just smooth it out a bit. Got muck on it. Muck on it. There we go. Make sure the edges are, and then just find the middle, make sure I am on the front. Yeah, it's been on, and I think that's about right, that pen. So I think this one is nice to keep it just simple, you know, not too much. Sometimes you just want a simple decoration, and sometimes you want to go mad. I hope it's nice where everybody is. There we go. And that's perfect. Nice little present. Nice little gift. Oh, for yourself. It's beautiful. So that one. So I thought I'd go a bit shabby chic. So this one's like a nice little narrow one. And I found this lady who I've reprinted, as you can tell it's just on photocopy paper, and she had a very, very pale pink band around her hair and a very, very pale, you could hardly see, flower in her hand. So I've just darkened her band a little tiny bit with a bit of pink crayon, and also her rose. And then I found a little tiny gem, let me put that on there a minute, to go in her headband. Hold on, where's that stick? There's a stick somewhere. There it is. In her headband here. I cut this off a bigger piece of lace, because I'd cut the corners off because it said happy birthday. But to hide it, I've put a nice print of a button here, and on this side I've put this flower which I cut out from lace, as I said, and I've put a little gem there. So that will go there, and I'm sure I picked up something to say. Let's see what I had in here. That goes with that one, I think. And I was thinking maybe having that there, and then just maybe having a bit of lace on this one. Yeah, I think I'll just put a little bit of lace on that. I've not cut any out, have I? Let me get my proper scissors. Okay, I can always trim off the other bit, but I think that would just pretty it up a little bit more. This one can take it, we're having that pretty lady. Gotta be careful on this one because I don't want it everywhere. So I'm just going to stick that down. Of course the it's not going to hold for me, is it? Hold on. There's a bit of that. One of those. We've got another one of those. Maybe not. So I'm going to put that one there, just to keep it there. I have stuck it in now. Yes, I have. Have I? Yes. Yes, that's the back. Take it all apart. So that's going to go there, but I do think it needs maybe a bit more of a band there. It's because it's a rough edge, basically. So I was thinking maybe that. Will it take it? Will that be too much? Decisions. What we've got here, some writing. No, that's for the other one. That's quite nice. That's quite a nice little saying. I'll tell you what it is. Just checking I've not left anything that I thought, oh yes, that's what I was going to put there. No, nothing there, nothing there. That one goes with that one. Right, excuse me ladies. Yes, I think I'll have that. It says, just living is not enough. One must have sunshine, freedom and a little flower. And I think that's perfect, that. And I think I'm going to put a little one here. So this will be for somebody who likes a bit of shabbiness. A bit of shabbiness in your lives. We can do it. Look at that. Or should we have that? Oh, no. Yeah, we'll have that going that way, I think. Why not? So I'm just going to... I want to just spread that out there. I don't want to put any more. I think we'll have the... it's very hard to tell sometimes which is back and which is front, isn't it, on these? So that will go like that. Yep. And we've decorated the picture already. I'm wondering whether just have it at a slight angle. Sometimes I would not. Yeah, I think we'll do it straight on. And a little bit in the middle. Quite expensive glue this for using on paper, but hey ho. Right. What time is it? 12:10 now. So I'll go down soon. And whoops. Made a mark there, have I? Might have to put a bit of flour there or something now. It's because the paper's so thin, isn't it? I don't know, let me see if I just do that. A little tiny corner flour. I've not got a flour as such that... There we go. We can do it. We can always stick a... I think I'll even take that bit off. And then we can stick a little gem. And that will hide that mark, you see. What I should have done, I think, is coated the the paper. Because with it just being print paper, I'm trying to make it do a lot of work here, aren't I? Eh? So we'll have that little flower there like that, and I'll put a tiny little gem there, and we're going to have that like that, just like that. So I shouldn't be using that really. I should be using this, shouldn't I? There we go. There we go. And then that'll go like that. How about that? So I won't forget, I'll put a little tiny gem there when I find them. So that'll be another one done. Now this one is a bit different. I decided I'd find another use, excuse me, for my dried flowers. So I thought, oh, this will do. So that's what I've done. This one I've done dried flower, and this one I've put a butterfly in it. And to do this, of course, you have to have 2 windows, so that you've got a back and the front to hold your flower in. And it was tricky. I should have done them both together. I will do next time, so that they both, you know, make the hole exactly at the same place, because I had a bit of trouble with that. But there we go. So and these are just tips off a lovely bush at New Farm where we have our caravan. and so I dried them, pressed them I should say. So that's quite nice, that one. So I found this little word that I liked. I'm very short of this type of thing, you know, little words and things. And then I was looking through my stash and I found that little envelope I'd made. It's got a real pressed flower in it, a little butterfly, and that just says a little plant, and it's got a little bit of lace tucked behind it. And the envelope I made out of vellum paper, or tracing paper, vellum I think. And it's got a little bit like, it looks like wood underneath. I just thought, a bit of paper with a bit of wood on. So that was that. So I think that would sit quite nice on that. It's quite hard, so I think I'll be able to stand it. You know, being touched and used and what have you when you're using the come on. That's why people have their pots upside down, isn't it? Eh? I just wanted for this one to make sure it's really, really stuck. So that's going to go there, like so. That's some of the perspex I used, not perspex, what do you call it? Acetate. Acetate I cut out, you know, to put in between, to hold the flowers in place. So I've got that. I say I've not really done the inking. I've gone round this with actually a black marker. So that can go like that, and I think that's alright. There's my little gun. Yes, I think I fancy a bit of embroidery or something this afternoon. Sat in the kitchen at least with the doors open. So I think I'll put that one at an angle. And that's another one done. Okay. So look at this. And then I thought I could do with a butterfly, but I didn't need the back, if you know what I mean, because you know, the back is just cardboard or paper on that butterfly. So I had to cover the inside. So I've just chosen this nice bright pink paper from an animal section paper, and I think that works as well. It's a bit twisted there. And I found some nice words about a butterfly by Ralph Waldo Emerson. What the caterpillar calls the end of the world, the master calls a butterfly. Richard Bach, he wrote that. The earth laughs in flowers. Ralph Waldo Emerson, he wrote that. So I love finding little messages like that. So yeah, so I've stuck that with that one. I think I could do with something up there, but I'm not sure what yet. Maybe a bow or something, I'm not sure. Maybe it's got enough there going on. So we'll put that one to the side. But as I say, it's endless what you can do. This is a very tiny one. And I found a scrap of little paper with some silver on it in pink. I mean, this is just handy if you're going to, you know, a little handbag or in your back pocket or something. Now for this one I found lots of little cutouts. This was from like a Victorian scrapbooking type book. She was just the right size. But then I liked this clock next to her. Let me put it the right way. Yeah, I quite like this clock next to her, so I did that. Yeah, and then I found something else, but I can't remember what it was. Hold on, a little butterfly there. I was wondering whether to put that on, but now I'm not sure, unless she goes up there and then put the... No, I don't like that either. I think I'm going to be quite happy with just them at the moment, but I feel it needs something there, but that's the only piece I've got of that, so I can't put that on, can I? Got a tiny little cutout piece of butterfly that could go just to finish it off at the bottom, I think. Something like that. What do you think? That's going to be too big. Oh, I was making some tiny little bows. You could have a bow at the top. That might be nice. Another. Yep, that might be nice. Could have a little bow. Oh, endless type of things, isn't there? What we could put on. Right, I think we'll go with that at the moment. And then turn it round to me. Now, which way did I have that? She was there. Yeah, I like that pen. Maybe have that down a bit, that's it. Right, it's going down a bit, that. So, I wonder what everybody else is up to today. So, that would just fit nice there. I wondered whether it was, when I was cutting it out, oh, I wonder if there's sticky on it, on the back. It doesn't look like there is on these. So, I just have to do it the old way, like that. And then we're going to stick her there, with her hair flying in the wind. Okay. The little ribbons flying, I should say. That's stuck down, is it? No. I'm just going to put a tiny bit under there. This is me flapping about. And Arthur's left me a note saying that I've got baked potato. So I've just got to decide what I want in it now, haven't I? Right. A bit of a cloth. I don't want to dab too around because I have to go round it all the time making sure, because I can't see. Right. Just keep gently pressing that. Now where are we going to put that, because we're going to have it down there. Let's see. Come here. Come here. I've not found words for this yet. Yes, I quite like that on there. I will look out for a suitable word or print or stamp, I should say, you know, a little word. Something appropriate. I'll just put notes. Anything. So doesn't that ended up nice? Yeah. That's ended up quite nice, that one. I like that very much. And there's your little notepad. All done. So, as I say, I mean, you can stick anything in. You know, I was thinking maybe not this picture, she's a bit dark, but you know, where instead of putting the flowers, you could put a portrait in it. If you're not into drying flowers, a picture of some nice wildflowers, that works as well. Or butterflies, birds, and just a nice verse. I'd rather have roses on my table than diamonds on my neck. I'm a Goldman, apparently. So, that's all I've got to show you now, ladies. So we'll put them out nicely. I think I've done them all. If not, I'll enjoy myself doing some more after dinner. That one's still got to have its inners in, if you know what I mean. And it does do flap ups, but what I do is I just keep that down like that for a while, and then it finds its own place then. No, I think that's it. Ken, you've done them all. Yeah, you've done them all. So, what I wanted to do, I know somebody who's really into steampunk. Oh, where have they gone? And I found these when I was rooting through. A bit of steampunk. So I looked for some appropriate paper to go with it. And then we might have some fun with some steampunk. So that's it at the moment, ladies. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I explained it okay. If I haven't, as I say, Gi Kerr, Happiness in Crafting, has got an excellent tutorial on it. So I'm going for my dinner now. Thank you very much for watching, ladies. Please like and leave any comments that you like. Thank you very much. Bye for now.